axiology, which is values and morals now, in Reconstructionism, these are determined by the individual. This is because each individual has his or her own unique experiences with values and morals in society and in the classroom. And so the individual student determines, am I going to cheat or am I not going to cheat? Am I going to be honest? Am I not going to be honest? What values and principles do I want to live my life by, and what I will ignore? A good example would be, if I knew that my friend cheated on an assignment, should I tell the teacher? That's the question. Some students will say yes, some will say no, and some may have conditions. Yes, if you don't get in trouble. Yes, if the student is spared. No, because the student will be punished. You cannot have conditions when you're trying to deal with values and morals. They have to be unconditional. And so, for a Reconstructionist teacher to teach these values and to imbibe them in individual students, he or she has to be alert to what the students feel, to what the students think, to how the students behave, and constantly ask why. Why did you do this? When a student can say something for the why, which is a reason, not an excuse, then accept it. Otherwise, you need to help the student understand why what he was doing was incorrect, why what he was doing was not the right thing to do, now or at another time. Sometimes we base values on situations. The situation was like this, and so I had to do it. Is that a good thing to do? Is that really incorporating and living the values we are trying to teach you? Values and morals cannot be situational. They are the same no matter what, where, when, or how. The value is a value, and that is what young people need to understand today. Logic is thinking, and emphasis again here is primarily on inductive thought, because learning starts with experiences and moves to hypothesis. Students learn even at home before ever coming to school in contact with the teacher. Students learn, and they learn through experiences. In school, we do away with the experience part, and we say, now you have to do what I ask you to do. Your experiences are not needed. That is not the right thing. Experiences teaches a lot, and we need to continue using student experiences in our classrooms for the benefit of the students, for the benefit that the student will become a better educated individual because of having shared these experiences. If young people had no experience for the first 3, 4, 5 years of their lives before they were enrolled in schools by their parents, they honestly would be empty heads that we as teachers would need to fill. They are not empty heads. They don't come with nothing in their heads the first time they walk into a school. There is a lot in those little heads. What are we doing about it? As somebody said, I joined the teaching profession in the hope of opening little minds. But what I really end up doing is shutting little mouths. If that's all we do, keep quiet, keep quiet, keep quiet, and we never let students share their experiences, we are not enabling them to learn 100%. We are actually disadvantaging them because we take away a rich source that they used before coming to school, and now we say we don't need that. We do need it, and as students grow, they don't spend 24 hours with us in school. Every day they spend, 6 hours maybe with us? They still spend 18 hours at home. And outside of school, they are still learning from their experiences outside of school, which they can bring and share so that the learning of everybody in that particular classroom is much better.